Today I'm going to be making something really yummy, and these are my mini corn dog bites. So let's get on with the ingredients. 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 3/4 of a cup of water, some hot dogs just cut up. So I've taken each hot dog and cut it into 4 sections, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 4 tablespoons of cornmeal. So those are the ingredients, so let's get started. Okay, we're gonna get our egg in there, that's our first step. And I just wanna break that egg up, just like that. And then I'm gonna add in all of the water. That's just gonna help me break this down nicely. Just give it a little whisk. And then you can get in all of your salt and your baking powder. Start whisking that up. And then I'm going to get in all of our oil. This is a really simple recipe. Now I do have another recipe like this on my channel where I'm using milk, but I just want to show for today that you can actually use water instead, and you're going to get a really nice recipe, out of this. So there we go. And then our flour, and no need to sift. And then our cornmeal, and just get all of that combined. We'll just get that to a nice consistency here. You can see that it's getting nice and thick. And in this recipe you must use that cornmeal because that is what gives you that really nice corn dog flavor. That you're so used to when you're buying, the Pogos, corn dogs, whatever, at the fair, at the boardwalk, wherever you buy them. There we go. You just want to mix this up. And while I'm doing this, I've got my oil heating. Instead of using a deep fryer today, I'm going to be just using a pan, or a pot rather. Just like that. And we're going to let this sit for about 5 minutes because I do want the baking powder to start activating in this mixture. But we're ready to go. So you see that? Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to set up my oil and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, I'm back. I have my oil set up and it's almost at 350 right now, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to grab all of my hot dogs and just get them right into my beautiful batter here. You just want to mix those around just like that. And once your oil is ready, which mine is now, I want to keep it around 350, 360, 370 max. You don't want these burning. As soon as you see that, then you just, grab them one at a time on your fork and then just drop them right into the oil. You can do 4 or 5 at a time. There we go. And I'm just using regular vegetable oil here in this recipe. So there we go. And I'm using a tall pot just so that the oil doesn't come over. I don't want to have any accidents. And notice also, so this is for safety, that the handle of my pot is always pointing away from me. You don't want it over here where you could hit it by accident. So at this point, I am just going to let these deep fry until they're really nice and golden brown. As soon as they are, then we'll bring them out. I could get a couple more in here. Okay, so this is maybe about 3 minutes later, and these have really turned a really nice golden brown. So there we go, you can see those, really nice. I'll zoom in, don't worry. So I'm just going to get these onto a little drip tray here. And don't these little corn dog bites look really yummy? Ooh, a little bit of mustard or ketchup or whatever kind of dipping sauce that you like. Yum. You can put these out and use little tiny forks or toothpicks. Perfect. Alright, so I'll do a couple more. And if you do a few and you notice that they're getting brown way too quickly, that means your oil is much too hot, and what you want to do is decrease the temperature of your oil. I usually use a deep fryer, which takes care of that. It automatically regulates the temperature. But for today's video, I thought I would just show you with a regular pot. So I'll just get all of these in there. go. One more. Perfect. So I'll let these go and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, so I'm back with the last batch, and these have been going for a good 3 minutes or so. So you just want to grab them with your tongs and just pull them all out. And later on what you'll want to do is you want to take a slotted spoon and get all of the little pieces that are floating in there and get those out, because it will actually start changing the color of your oil. So just once you've pulled out all of your little hot dogs, then just clean the remaining little bits of batter out of your oil, and then you can do another batch. So there we go. Oh, really, they smell really good. Okay, so I'm going to turn this thing right off now. So what I'll do is I'm going to clean up here, and then we'll zoom in and we'll look at them. Okay, so I'm back, and I just wanted to show you these a little bit closer up. You can see how nice these are. I guess what I'll do is I'll break into one. Put them there. Just like that. And I'll show you what these look like inside. Look at that. Really nice. These here go well with, you know, I like mustard. You can have them with ketchup. You could have them with a ranch dipping sauce. Anything you like. There we go. I'll just put that one back on there so you can see it. So these are my deep fried mini corn dog bites. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, that's good. Yum.